Vinny, what do you have there?
It's funny you should ask. It's my Charizard collection. Right. So you guys have been absolutely smashing the like button and subscribing, and it means the world to us. So I thought I would show you guys my $2,500 Charizard collection. We got to start with the honorable mentions, which are just sleeves. But these sleeves are pretty cool. They're all Charizard themed, and I like to try to keep my cards in these that are Charizards. One of these I actually got from somebody off of Facebook Marketplace a long time ago. And then the others came with this box. Another really cool thing that I loved about this box is that all of the poison and heals are all metal. And this is probably my favorite coin, and I kind of want to keep it in the plastic. So right now we're going to start with my graded cards. However, these aren't graded. These are just in the cool Charizard exclusive cases that came with the promos from, I'm not sure which set, but they got really cool backgrounds and they fit the cards perfect. Now, I've never actually sent in a single card to get graded. I've always purchased them, but we're going to start with kind of like the more basic promo cards. Charizard GX. Then we got the Charizard V, and it's not just the normal Charizard V. This one's a little special. I actually got that one for like $10 a long time ago, and it's appreciated in value pretty decent. Then you got the promo Charizard V, which is still in the plastic. Now, moving up to some cards you probably have never seen before, we have the Japanese Tag Bolt Charizard. I actually drove like an hour to pick this card up just because I love the artwork and I thought it was super unique. Here's another card you've probably never seen before. It is a Celebrations Charizard 9 error card. Now, based off of the look in this card, you would probably wonder what the error is. It's actually an ink error. And I don't even know if Andrea can zoom in and see it because right now I don't even remember where it is, but it's on the back of this card. Oh, it's a little pink. You see it on the bottom left down here?
Oh, I do. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it's an error. I've tried to find comps on like error cards, and it's nearly impossible. So I don't know if it appreciates it or devalues the card. Now we've come to my top 3 graded cards. This one I actually picked up because I thought it was super, super unique, and it is Japanese. This is the Japanese Neo 2 Charizard. It doesn't have the best grading, but it's cool, and I love that the back of these older ones say Pocket Monsters instead of Pokemon. Up next, we have a Charizard from one of my favorite sets, which is Evolutions, and I just got this one last week. I wish it got a 10, but a 9 is still pretty cool to have. And now we're coming down to my favorite graded card that I picked up a few years ago. I bought this for like $300 along with a couple other shiny cards. But it is my base set holo PSA 7 Charizard. Now buckle up. We're going to get into the ungraded cards. And Andrea, I think you can attest that I have a lot of ungraded Charizard cards.
A lot of them.
So we're going to start with probably the most basic, which I'm sure all of you guys have a ton of, just like we do. And that is the Celebration Lances Charizard. I had 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost caught all those. Oh, and I skipped over one. So we have the Charizard V, which I'm pretty sure we have like 5 or 6 of these. Before Andrea started to collect and she used to open with me, I'm pretty sure we got one of these in every single pack. Okay, so we're going to kind of... What, Bluey? We're going to kind of go rapid fire on these next ones again, just because they're little inexpensive cards. But again, I love Charizard. He's my favorite card to collect. He's not my favorite Pokemon. He's my favorite card to collect. So we got a bunch of them. Don't mind Bluey in the background. These dogs just want to steal the show. And then, of course, you saw the box, which means we got to have the trifecta of cards. These are some of the coolest Charizard artworks I think there is. And I just love them. With the Charizard sleeves. We have another trifecta of Charizards. And believe it or not, these are all different cards, which, if you're a Pokemon fan, you probably know. One of these is the promo, and the other 2 are just little secret rares. Another perfect trifecta is all of the alt arts from the 151. Now, keep in mind, these aren't all Charizards, but it is the whole evolution line. And Andrea actually pulled a God Pack, which got a couple of these that I did not have. I just need the Charmander, so I traded her the alt art Blastoise for the alt art Charmander. And all the alt arts from that set are increasing right now. But I got my Charmander shirt to fit the video. So we've come to some cool Charizard EX cards. Now, these are from various sets. Some of them are from pretty old ones. Some of these artworks are just absolutely amazing. Some of my favorite cards. Just a few more Charizards that I've picked up through other people's collections on Facebook Marketplace. You know, some of them aren't worth much, but some of them are climbing up. I love, love, love the art on this Charizard GX card. I actually have 2 of these rainbows now. And then the shiny Charizard VMAX in Japanese. I would love to have it in English, but Japanese is what we're working with so far. So we've come to the top 4 cards in my collection. Starting off at number 4 is probably my favorite art of a Charizard, and that is the alt art Charizard V from Brilliant Stars. I just love how he's fighting against Venusaur, and I think this is the coolest graphic on a Charizard card. At number 3, we have one from my childhood, and I believe I got this from my cousin a long time ago. It is Japanese, but still one of my favorites, and it is the Blaine's Charizard holographic. Also, this sleeve that I have it in, random purple one, I think it's the only purple sleeve I own. No idea where I got it from. Coming in at number 2 is one that Andrea got me for my birthday, which is the Metal Charizard card. This boy be thick. It's super cool. This is, I would love to turn this into a credit card someday. I think it would be so insanely cool. I've seen it all over TikTok. I probably won't, but this card is really, really cool. And coming in at my favorite Charizard card in my collection, and probably my collection as a whole, you've seen it in the short, is my Shining Charizard. I pulled this card 20 years ago, and I still have it in my collection. It's not in the best shape, but it's definitely not in the worst shape. It has so many memories attached to it. It will probably forever be my favorite card. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for subscribing and clicking that like button. Don't forget to ring that bell. But this is my $2,500 Charizard collection, and we'll see you in our next video.